We're back with another episode of EWM Stock Buzz. It's Jake, I'm Brian, and we're here to explain some of the recent activity in Econ Wealth's stock portfolio, or as we like to call it, EconX.
If you've been following along, the market's been volatile and we have been busy. Last time we talked about buying two stocks, PPL, not PP and L.
No and.
Okay.
Good.
And we also bought
Cleveland-Cliffs Steel Company. I actually just drove by them last weekend.
perfect segue because we actually just added to some Cleveland-Cliffs today. But if you look behind me here, this looks a little bit different than a stock chart because this is representation of the 11 sectors in the equity market. And you'll notice that some of those colors are green, some of the bubbles, and some of them are red down at the bottom. Now, when we look at the activity, we added to Cleveland-Cliffs, but we also added to two new positions. We added to First Energy.
Utility company out of Ohio.
Yep, that's paying around 4.5% dividend. And we also added to PayPal.
Yeah, there's a name a lot of folks are familiar with.
Now, if you notice, utilities, financials, those are some of the green bubbles or green sectors at the top. And essentially, when we look at the market and we look at these different indicators for here, those sectors are stronger and they're scoring the best. The ones down in red don't have as strong scores, and this is the area that we want to fill up.
So that's why we sold two positions earlier this week too, correct?
That's exactly right. We sold On Semiconductors, which was in the technology sector, which has been struggling. We also trimmed our position in Ford, which had done well for us. It was a pretty large position in the portfolio, and we kind of cut it in half. And those are actually two sectors that are down at the bottom, discretionary and technology, that we use to fill up some of the sectors at the top. Pretty simple, right?
Pretty simple. So while we anticipate more continued volatility, we're going to remain active and we'll keep you updated and in touch with EWM's Stock Buzz.